Malaysia is one of those countries that many travelers think they understand before they arrive. They have seen the photographs of Kuala Lumpur, heard about the famous street food, and watched videos showing tropical islands and modern skylines. Yet many visitors quickly discover that Malaysia feels very different from what they imagined. The surprises begin almost immediately. For some travelers, the first surprise is how modern much of the country feels. Many arrive expecting a destination that looks similar to other parts of Southeast Asia they have visited before. Instead, they find modern highways, impressive airports, world-class shopping centers, and city skylines that rival places far more famous around the world. The contrast catches many first-time visitors off guard. Kuala Lumpur often becomes the starting point for that realization. The city is home to some of the tallest and most recognizable buildings in Asia, yet it also manages to maintain a distinctly Malaysian identity. Visitors can move from futuristic skyscrapers to traditional neighborhoods within a short period of time, creating a travel experience that feels far more diverse than expected. Many travelers arrive expecting to spend only a few days in Kuala Lumpur before moving on to beaches or islands. What surprises them is how quickly the city grows on them. The combination of food, culture, shopping, and affordability often convinces visitors to stay longer than originally planned. One of the biggest surprises for Western travelers is how affordable Malaysia can feel compared with many other popular destinations. Comfortable hotels, excellent food, transportation, and entertainment frequently cost less than visitors expect. Travelers who arrive with a moderate budget often find themselves enjoying experiences that would be considerably more expensive elsewhere. Food becomes another unexpected highlight. Most people know Malaysia has a strong food culture, but many underestimate just how diverse that culture really is. Malay, Chinese, Indian, and regional influences combine to create a culinary landscape that feels remarkably varied even during a short visit. A traveler might begin the day with one style of cuisine, enjoy something completely different for lunch, and finish the evening with another unique dining experience. The variety is one reason many visitors spend far more time exploring food than they originally intended. For some, the food becomes the highlight of the entire trip. Another surprise involves language. Many first-time visitors worry about communication before arriving. They quickly discover that English is widely spoken throughout much of the country, particularly in major cities and tourist areas, making travel easier than expected. This ease of communication helps reduce many of the anxieties that first-time travelers often experience. Ordering food, navigating transportation, checking into hotels, and asking for directions usually feels straightforward. That simplicity allows visitors to focus more on enjoying the destination itself. What many travelers do not expect is the cultural diversity they encounter. Malaysia is home to people from different ethnic, cultural, and religious backgrounds who have shaped the country over generations. This diversity becomes visible in the architecture, festivals, neighborhoods, traditions, and daily life encountered throughout the journey. One moment, a traveler may find themselves exploring a colorful Hindu temple. A short time later, they may be walking through a historic Chinese district or visiting an important Islamic landmark. These experiences often occur within the same city, creating a cultural richness that many visitors find fascinating. The country's transportation network surprises people as well. Visitors often expect travel between destinations to be more difficult than it actually is. In reality, domestic flights, modern highways, rail systems, and ride-sharing services make moving around the country relatively convenient. This accessibility allows travelers to experience multiple sides of Malaysia during a single trip. Urban skylines, colonial dens, rainforests, mountains, islands, and beaches can all be included within the same itinerary. Few destinations offer such variety without requiring extensive travel time. Many visitors arrive expecting Malaysia's islands to resemble the heavily crowded destinations found elsewhere in Southeast Asia. Some are pleasantly surprised to discover locations that still feel relatively relaxed and less commercialized. While tourism continues to grow, certain areas retain a more laid-back atmosphere that appeals to travelers seeking a slower pace. The natural environment becomes another highlight. Malaysia's rainforests rank among the oldest in the world, offering opportunities to experience wildlife, jungle landscapes, and outdoor adventures that feel very different from the urban environments found in Kuala Lumpur and other major cities. This contrast between modern development and natural beauty often becomes one of the defining memories of a Malaysian journey. Few destinations allow travelers to move so easily between futuristic cityscapes and ancient rainforest environments within a relatively short period of time. Around this stage of the trip, many visitors begin noticing something unexpected about Malaysian tourism itself. While neighboring countries often dominate travel discussions and social media content, Malaysia quietly delivers many of the same experiences while frequently offering better value and fewer crowds. That realization often changes the way travelers view the region. People who originally considered Malaysia a secondary destination sometimes leave wondering why they had not visited sooner. The country tends to exceed expectations rather than simply meet them. Another surprise involves the pace of tourism growth. Malaysia continues attracting increasing numbers of international visitors, yet many destinations still feel manageable compared with some of the region's most heavily visited locations. Travelers frequently appreciate being able to enjoy major attractions without constantly feeling overwhelmed by crowds. The weather is another factor visitors should understand before arriving. Many first-time travelers assume conditions remain identical across the entire country throughout the year. In reality, weather patterns can vary significantly depending on the region and season, making a little research worthwhile before finalizing travel plans. Fortunately, Malaysia remains a year-round destination. Even when one area experiences wetter conditions, another region may be enjoying excellent weather. This flexibility gives travelers more options when planning an itinerary. Accommodation also tends to exceed expectations. Visitors often discover hotels, serviced apartments, and resorts offering impressive quality for prices that would seem remarkably low in many Western countries. This value contributes heavily to Malaysia's growing popularity among international travelers. Shopping surprises many visitors as well. Modern shopping centers, international brands, local markets, and unique cultural products create opportunities for every type of traveler. Whether someone enjoys luxury retail or local handicrafts, options are readily available. Many travelers arrive expecting Malaysia to be a brief stop between other destinations. By the end of the journey, they often find themselves planning a return visit. The combination of affordability, diversity, comfort, and variety leaves a lasting impression. As tourism continues growing in 2026, more travelers are discovering what previous visitors already learned. Malaysia is not simply an alternative to other Southeast Asian destinations. It is a destination capable of standing on its own. The biggest surprise of all may be how difficult it becomes to describe Malaysia using a single label. It is modern and traditional, urban and natural, familiar and unexpected all at the same time. That complexity is part of what makes the country so memorable. For many travelers, the journey begins with curiosity and ends with a completely different perspective. The experiences they expected to enjoy are often excellent. The experiences they never expected frequently become the moments they remember most. And that may be the most important thing visitors should know before arriving in Malaysia in 2026. The country has a habit of exceeding expectations in ways that are difficult to appreciate until you experience them firsthand.